Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Naomi, and today I want to invite you into an exclusive practice from my online studio, Move with Naomi. So this is a little portion of a practice from one of the classes that I host live on Zoom 3 times a week, and that I record and put in my studio archives so that you can watch them anytime you want to do a little bit of yoga, and that in the event that you miss the live class, it's not a big deal because you have it there ready for you. Now, this is from a practice in which the pose of the month was standing split. So that's when, I'll show really quickly, you're standing on one leg and the other leg goes way up. But in this particular section of the class, you're not even working on that at all, right? This is all about leg strength and all about a little bit of balance and a lot of fun. So I hope that you enjoy this practice. Here we go. Step up, Utkatasana. Okay, now push down through your right leg. Take your left leg back, Warrior 3. Okay, left leg back, Warrior 3. And just hold. I know, it's fun. Okay, now tuck your left knee behind your right knee. Tuck it in. Push back, Warrior 3. And tuck your left knee in, right behind your right knee, so both knees bend. Push back, Warrior 3. Okay, one more. Tuck your left knee behind your right knee. Push back, Warrior 3. And then step your left leg back into that high lunge. Whew. Yeah, I know. Straighten your right leg just to pause. Lean back. Even curl back a little bit. You want to keep your pelvis level. So the curl back doesn't happen for your low back. Pelvis stays level. Curl back with your shoulders. Lift through your chest. And then bend your right knee. Left knee goes all the way down to the ground. Hips are low. Take a full breath in here. Arms are dangling. Full breath out. Oh, I know. And then step all the way up to stand. So just taking some heat off of that Utkatasana. We could have come back to Utkatasana, but I want you to like me. My likability is really important to me. So Utkatasana, everybody's favorite pose, which we're going to do a lot today. So dig into your feet, to your heels, bend your knees. Utkatasana, arms go forward, not up, forward is fine. Push into your left leg, right leg goes back, Warrior 3. Right leg back, Warrior 3. You're going to hold on to whatever you need to hold on to. Okay, bend both knees, tuck right knee behind left knee. You can pull your right elbow in because it's cool, but it also helps you balance. Push back, Warrior 3. Okay, tuck in, right knee behind left, push back, Warrior 3. Tuck in, right knee behind left, push back, Warrior 3, and then step your right leg back into that high lunge. Let your arms dangle. Okay? Then straighten your left leg, take the heat off, plant your right foot. Neutral pelvis. So neutral pelvis does not mean like thrust your hips forward. It just means move the top of your pelvis back a little bit. So there's more balance in your pelvis. Then lean back. You okay? Okay. Curl back. Take a full breath in. Really push through your right leg. Full breath out. Rebend your left knee. Right knee goes down. Slow, slow, slow. Pelvis stays neutral. So you're in a low lunge. Anjaneyasana. Upper body hasn't changed. Pelvis hasn't changed. I mean, it's changed, but not radically. Whew. And then push down through your left leg, up to stand, all the way up. And give your hips a little bit of a shake. Just a little shake. Yeah, or you could floss. You could also floss. That's totally fine. Let's look at the time. Okay, so now we're going to put this into, well, let's actually do one more thing. One more thing here. Just one more. So starting from Utkatasana, bend your knees, hips go low, arms go forward. Your arms go forward. Now, step, left leg back, reach your right arm back. So you take a twist. Right arm back. Okay? Now lower your left knee down. Straighten your right leg and reach back towards your left ankle with your right hand. You don't have to grab it. Right? Your arm might stay back. Right? Like celebration arms, right? Your arms might stay back. Then bend your right knee, lift your left knee up again. Arms stay wide. Lower your left knee down, straighten your right leg, reach back towards your ankle. Woo! See, I'm losing my balance too. That's pretty normal. Okay? And then lift right knee up. I'm sorry, left knee up, arms go wide. If you lift your right knee up any higher, it could be catastrophic. I'm kidding, that's unlikely. Left knee down, straighten your right leg, reach back. One more time. Lift through your chest. And then as you bend your right knee, lift your left knee up. Arms go wide. And then step back up, Utkatasana. Yeah. Okay, take your right leg back. Woo! Arms go wide. Okay. Lower your right knee down, straighten your left leg, and reach back. So you might be able to get your right ankle with your left hand. You might not. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me. It's going to matter a lot more to you, but it shouldn't. Bend your left knee. Right knee goes up. Arms stay wide. That hasn't changed. Right knee down. Straighten your left leg. Reach back. Ah. Then bend your left knee. Arms wide. Lift up. Okay, 2 more times. I know. Right knee down, straighten your left leg, reach back. Bend your left knee, right knee up, arms stay wide. Okay, last time, right knee down, straighten your left leg, reach back. Bend your left knee, right knee up, arms stay wide. And then step up, Utkatasana, arms forward. And then this time, fold over your legs, Uttanasana. Give yourself a break. You can wiggle your feet a little bit wider apart. Give your elbows a little bit of a bend. Let your head and neck just sort of release. You can like shake out your hair a little bit. If your fingertips don't comfortably touch the ground and you have blocks, put your hands up on blocks so that you can bend your elbows. Okay, if you're, you can also bend your knees if you don't have blocks. Just rest your torso on your thighs so that you can work your shoulders. And just sort of stretch out a little bit there. So bend your knees a little bit, kiddo. Yeah. There you go. Okay, then push down through your legs. Slowly come up to stand. Okay, now we're going to put that all into a flow and add standing split at the end. It's going to be super fun. Well, what did you think? That was quite a lot for your quads, right? And some good shoulder work too. A little bit of fun, I think. Did you get to do the floss with my daughter? Did you do that? Did you do that? I can't do the floss. She can't, especially not sitting. She even does like a rainbow floss, right? Where she does up and over. Anyway, what I wanted to share about that is that part of the reason that I wanted to share this particular video is that I think oftentimes as moms, we are told that our kids have no place in our work, that we have to hide them, that there's something wrong with having a life, right? With having a life that involves children who are inherently messy and, will interrupt and have questions and, don't just do what you say all the time and, all of that, right? And that including them in your work, not sort of shoving them off to the side, is sort of looked at as a little bit of a no-no. And what I wanted to do is say, hey, I'm a mom. When I teach my classes, whether they're live or even pre-recorded, sometimes my kids are there, right? Sometimes my kids are a part of it because, yes, I can have them sit and watch TV. I can, send them outside to play, but sometimes they just want to be with me. And that happens to coincide with when I teach. And I think there's this huge problem with having to decide between whether I'm going to teach yoga or whether I'm going to be a mom, and that I'm not allowed to be both. But the truth is that all the time I am both, right? I am a yoga and a movement teacher, and I'm a mom. And sometimes those worlds collide. And in this particular practice, my daughter joined me, and it was super fun. And she doesn't join me that often, but she does sometimes. Sometimes my son joins me. Sometimes my youngest daughter joins me. And, it is what it is. So what I wanted to share with this particular video is to say, like, if your kids show up when we're teaching, it's okay. I welcome them, right? I want them to be there. You might not want them to be there, but they're welcome. Right? And that's the really cool thing about online yoga, is that you don't have to like hide your kids. You don't have to like find a babysitter. You don't have to do anything like that. You can invite them into the practice and say, hey, do this with me. And if you don't like it, go grab a book or have a snack or do this other thing. Those are usually the things that I do. Like my youngest will sometimes like just read. She's not even 2 as I'm recording this, but she will like read a book and, flip through it while I'm teaching. And sometimes that's good. And other times she needs me to hold her. And no matter what it is, like I am capable of doing both. And I'm capable of doing both really well, even at the same time. So I hope you enjoyed the practice. I hope that you enjoyed seeing my daughter practice with me and share the practice with me. And if you enjoyed the practice and the kid joining in, you would love my online studio, Move with Naomi. You can find more details about that in the link below in the description for this video, and I really hope to see you on the mat really soon. I hope to get to know you more than beyond this YouTube channel. So thanks for hanging out today with me and my kid in my online studio, Move with Naomi, and like I said, I hope that this is not the last time I see you there. Until then, bye everyone.